season mode. Season, new, current. Okay. Where are my guys? Aha. I always go for 82 games. I always go for the Sox, Southsider on Chicago. Boo Cubs. Absolutely hate the Cubs. End of spring training. Alright. Time to destroy in this game. Let's go, guys. Chris Sale. Yeah, boy. Absolutely hate this guy in real life. Want him to get rid of him. Navarro isn't that bad. Yeah, I like this. Good music. Even though I don't know what he's saying, but I like the beat. Tell me if you guys want to see my player. Please tell me. Because you guys could hear me.
Just about set for baseball here at U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Minnesota Twins and the White Sox. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, a look at Paul Molitor's lineup for the visiting Twins. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jackson is under it. One away.
Starting off this game
Striding into the box, Eduardo Escobar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
That was lucky. There.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Miguel Sano gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he falls behind 0-2. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, hopefully with the wind blowing out, you're not going to see too many guys in that lineup with their eyes too big thinking, oh my gosh, I'm just going to hit it out there into that wind. Stay focused, but if you get something up in the zone, drill it.
Adam Eaton comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hughes steps into the windup, coming at him with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first. Into the box, Melky Cabrera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret. This is his favorite side to hit from.
His batting stances.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Jose Abreu will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Middle, left, and down.
Hit hard to short. Escobar comes up with it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retired. Brian Dozier will start things out here for Minnesota with Joe Mauer on deck to follow. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
You got to be high, man.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Jackson. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
There was a pitch on the inside, and that was
It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier as the Twins take a 1-0 lead. Joe Mauer is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. Sale gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. And here's a swing and a miss by Mauer as he's down on strikes for the first out. Ready now, Trevor Plouffe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
There, come on.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone. All that can do is tie you up.
Jackson is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Oops, sorry.
The left fielder, number 20.
Eddie Rosario into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going.
Oh, I'm pitching.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. One for the Twins on this. Todd Frazier strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Sano on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Settling in now, Deoner Navarro. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw will be in time to first, and Hughes is looking strong here. 2 away now. Brett Laurie gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He gets a base hit.
2 gone, and Jimmy Rollins set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike one.
I should saw my face right now.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Keeping him close.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
It's my hand hitting my desk.
A man left for the White Sox. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for the Twins, the catcher.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one.
Suzuki.
Sale has his target. Here he comes 0-1. Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
That pitcher, but like I have one of the best pitchers in the entire baseball.
Byron Buxton stands in for the first time.
Rookie.
Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Here comes Suzuki around third. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Am I really?
Danny Santana will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I would swing at that.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Well, I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Back to the mound and off his leg.
Throw it, man. What was that lob?
Not gonna get him. He's in there at the plate.
Why would you lob it?
Miguel Sano is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
I might want to take back.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a ground ball for Rollins. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Avisail Garcia digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Line hard toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Immediately. Before it was hit, he was running right there.
Austin Jackson steps into the box.
Austin Jackson.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Oh my God.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Adam Eaton will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he was having none of it. Be interesting to see if they try to go at him again with the hard stuff.
Bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Buxton going back on, and the runner from third crosses the plate. Around third and being waved on home. And he will beat the tag by Suzuki, safe at home plate.
Yeah, he squared that one up pretty good. No chance to run this one down as you see it one hop the wall out there. And he'll ease his way into second with a 2-run double.
Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Around third now is Eaton heading for the plate. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game. Into the box now, Jose Abreu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Jose Abreu can't even make it.
Cabrera rounds third and heads for home. Ball's there and Suzuki makes the tag. He's out at the plate. Coming to the plate now, Todd Frazier. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's a 4-3 game. So a runner at first with one man gone. And standing in is the catcher, Deandra Navarro. First delivery to him on the way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
I'm hitting really good. What the heck is wrong with me? 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 What the heck is wr Don't go home.
Around
This
third
guy got a
and being waved on
cannon.
home. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
You told the 91.
Brett Laurie is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And they take another single right here, too,
But
no
he's
doubt.
91
Runner in
years
scoring
old.
position,
He's
so
old.
any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. There's a drive out to left center field. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 6-3 game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Number 7, shortstop.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Jimmy Rollins checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. For Laurie, a good start as he's got his first double of the year here on opening night. And that's lifted the other way out to left.
Oh.
Rosario comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Designated hitter.
Coming to the plate again, Avisail Garcia, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Come on, don't end it here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 3 innings complete. Brian Dozier will lead things off now in a completely different ball game since the last time these guys took their hats.
And after that 6-run inning, you've got to hope that you can put together some kind of response. The last thing you want to do is a 1, 2, 3 inning, so a little patience wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Joe Mauer is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone. So that's a good job just to lay off.
Number 24, Trevor Plouffe.
Trevor Plouffe is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Austin Jackson come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Austin.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Sano is there to make the catch, and the home half of the fourth starts with a 1-pitch out.
Get a triple
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Eaton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hughes is ready. Here's the 0-1, and he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1.
A full swing.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
When they check with, like, the
reaches and hits this one hard the other way, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Melky Cabrera steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch, grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. High and deep to straightaway right.
No way.
Sano going back on it. Still ranging
Gone!
back. And this one is gone. A home run.
Let's go.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Minnesota.
A two-run shot for Melky Cabrera as they open it up to 8-3. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Fly ball out to right field. Sano sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. Todd Frazier will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Home run. Guess not.
Squared that one up just a little late. Got him swinging in the dirt.
He's gone.
The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Two in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this two-run home run. Leading off the inning, Eddie Rosario. And they'll need him to get something going here. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
Kurt Suzuki is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Byron Buxton strides into the box, and let's see if he can keep it going after the RBI triple his first time up.
Your attention, please.
Here comes Robin Ventura now out of the White Sox dugout. And he's going to make a change as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Nate Jones is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Lefty pitching. This is weird.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Now batting,
Danny Santana will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Eduardo Escobar digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and Frazier will make the catch to retire the side.
Yeah, get it
Twin
on.
strand of pair. Can't make any head. Deoner Navarro steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both the lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he'd hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Hit to first. Mauer's there.
And
he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Was beating them 8-2 in the game.
Brett Laurie stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
1 out, nobody on.
Okay, maybe I might be able to deal with this guy.
Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. High in the air out to center field.
Oh.
Buxton is under it.
Man, I got so happy.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Home run, dead center field.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There is Dozier. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that
retires. Play right there. Wow.
Leading off the inning, Miguel Sano, and they'll need him to get something going here. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired. Brian Dozier will stand in here hoping to duplicate second inning as we flash you back to this offense rolling. Big fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
On to second, boy. Tag you out.
Trevor Plouffe ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And a high strike there, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
Light what I want you.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Get up, get up, get up. Okay, hopefully he didn't get injured.
Eddie Rosario stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins strand a pair. Can't make any hit. Avisail Garcia will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the 6th.
Designated hitter, Avisail Garcia.
Chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
That mean plays right now. Yeah.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out.
And MLB 12. Sometimes they
so 1 gone in the inning now, and here's the center fielder, Austin Jackson.
When that happened. I wish it was like that now.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
8 runs on 12 hits. And no errors so far for the White Sox.
1 inning.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Jackson is retired. 2 down now. Adam Eaton stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Rosario is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Kurt Suzuki will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Byron Buxton steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
So after this inning's over,
Line to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
I will put him in there. St. Louis is beating Cincinnati 8-0.
Danny Santana will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Okay.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Eduardo Escobar stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Throw over to Rollins for the force at second, and that'll do it. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. Melky Cabrera will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Sano giving chase. He's there, but he drops
the worst
it.
player in baseball.
Now to the plate, Jose Abreu. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Come on, give me a fastball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball left side. To Dozier for one. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So 2 away. Here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Popped high in the air. Plouffe is there for it.
Miss it.
And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Leading off the inning, Miguel Sano. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
David Robertson will be summoned from the bullpen now, so take over to start inning number 8. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Cabrera. A leap there by Cabrera, but he won't have a shot at that one. That ball is gone.
Okay. You guys are still
A
talking
solo
about
shot here to left, as it is now an 8-4
one
ball
home
game.
run.
A
And then
fastball
the rest
taken
of
for
them
strike one.
outs.
Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Go to 2. It was a bad idea to put this guy in.
Joe Mauer gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. 0-2 now as Mauer can't come up with anything on that swing.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Back to first, and Mauer is retired on the double play.
Trevor Plouffe.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Belted high and deep into right center. Eaton going back at the track.
Oh my God.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Hit my desk with the mic.
Deoner Navarro will step in, a ground out victim as last time.
Catcher, Deoner Navarro.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. This crowd, likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
Throws in time, and that's out number one.
15, second baseman
Brett Lawrie ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit to short. Escobar is there on the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Now, and it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is. But here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle. And I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision. Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Avisail Garcia stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to the hustle and bustle of downtown Chi-Town. Welcome back to U.S. Cellular Field and baseball on the show. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Eddie Rosario. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man does his job here to start the 9th.
Oh my God, Navarro.
And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Oh my God. Navarro.
Kurt Suzuki strides in, grounded out his last time through. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. No one out with a runner at second. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. Grounded to the right, taken in by Abreu, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. So coming to the plate, Byron Buxton, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. In there at the knees, strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Danny Santana makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And that's cut on and missed, so now the Twins are down to their final strike here. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Let's go, guys. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, all that stuff. Leave a comment on what games you want to see, please. I'll try posting them.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he wound up being a pretty tough out. You see the 3 hits, 2 of them were doubles, and he was a real headache every time he stepped to the plate.
See that. And that's it. A few other games, but yeah. So, have a good night, everyone, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.
So